see you here. Juliet, great to see you, and Ron. All right, well, let's get started. I'll just stay on camera. What the heck, okay? We'll stay on camera here. So really what I want to find out is, how's the economy affecting you? Well, what's happening in your neck of the woods, in your part of the city, wherever you may live, your job, your career? I mean, think about it. There is so much going on in the in our environments today. The economy's up and down, left, right, center. But what really bothers me is the fact that baby boomers today are going to have a very difficult time to retire. They're going to have a very difficult time. And they're looking for ways to, be able to live good, long lives. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to work, for the next 30 years. I'm 47 years old. There's no way I want to work for the next 30 years, 25 years. I want to work hard for the next 3 to 5 years. How many people? I don't want to work hard. I want to work hard for 3 to 5 years, not 30 years. And I want to be able to have the lifestyle and have the life that anybody can have. And I'm talking about making tens of thousands of dollars a month. And don't we all deserve that? See, here's the issue. When we get stressed out, when we start having issues and challenges, our health starts to fall. We gain weight, we get tired, we get stressed out, we get crabby. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I mean, think about it. That's what happens in our society today. But you know what? There's a solution. And that solution, ladies and gentlemen, is Unicity International. We're going to discuss that here tonight because I'm going to hit you on the business side of things. I like to talk money because money motivates me. And what really motivates me is to see people make money. And that motivates me. So we're going to talk about two key concepts in business. One is called leverage. The other one's called passive income. And then we're going to talk about a business model. It's called referral marketing, and Unicity participates in that model. We're going to talk about some trends. We're going to talk about some products. And then we're going to finally discuss the opportunity for you to become a franchise partner here if what you see makes sense. Okay? That's all that I ask. So let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is leverage. Now, every successful person in business takes advantage of leverage. And what's interesting is if you look at this picture, it's probably something you're familiar with, right? We've all had jobs in the past. I remember my son getting his first job this summer at Little Caesars. He worked a month and a half and he thought, oh my gosh, this is too hard, 17-year-old, right? Well, when you have a job or you're an employee, you have linear income. Now, what's interesting is lawyers have linear income, healthcare providers, physicians, doctors, nurse practitioners, PAs. It doesn't matter what industry, what kind of career you have, what kind of position you hold, you have linear income. You're capped by the amount of patients you can see, by the amount of clients that you have, or by the amount of hours that you work. It's called linear income, trading time for money. Now, on the other hand, business owners who have a business, they get to leverage people's time. So if you look at this concept on this slide, if you had 100 employees working about 40 hours per week, you would actually be earning on 4,000 hours of effort. Now, what would you rather do? 100 hours of work or have 100 people doing an hour each? Maybe 2 hours. How about 3? Think about that. Because that's the concept of leverage. Now, you're probably looking at this little picture down here in the bottom where I have the owner and an arrow, and that's a pyramid, right? And you're probably wondering, well, Jared, pyramids are bad. Well, they're not, because everything operates that way. Corporate America's like that. Our governments are like that. Even our religious entities operate in a pyramid-type structure. There's a guy at the top. There's a gal at the top. There's somebody at the top that dictates what goes on in that organization. They all work the same way. So I really want you to know that in the passive income streams of income, there's multiple ways to get that, but more often than not, you have to have a special talent, you have to have a lot of money, or you just have to be, quite honestly, lucky, right? Singers and songwriters, they've got passive income. I mean, the Beatles, still earning money today. John Lennon's been dead for how long? He has an estate that still earns about $20 million a year. Now, movies and actresses, I mean, think about that for a second. Leonardo DiCaprio is still making money on Titanic. Harry Potter. Rowling's making money still today on books she wrote years ago. And if you happen to have a lot of money and invest in real estate, you can have a few homes maybe or some apartment buildings. you can earn passive income as long, of course, you keep up the maintenance and you have good tenants, you will earn passive income. Now, then on the other hand, there's a business model that's called referral marketing. Now, I didn't have a lot of money to invest. I'm just a simple chemical engineer, worked hard for my money, and I worked for a large mining company. But I caught the passion, if you will, of helping other people. I was an introvert, I was a nerd, I was anal retentive engineer. But what I did was I started to read books. I started to listen to tapes, cassette tapes back then. I started to, watch videos, and I started to actually develop my skill set to be able to become an entrepreneur, all on my own. And the referral marketing arena is kind of interesting because these guys, like Donald Trump and Sir Richard Branson and Warren Buffett, are participating in the industry. And why would they be doing that? Well, because it makes sense. Because it works. And all it is, ladies and gentlemen, is a simple concept very similar to franchising. It's using our word of mouth. Now, internet marketing, social media, advertising, yeah, absolutely. Referral marketing. But the biggest form of referral marketing is using our mouth. How many people here today listening into this conference have, in the last week, shared something with someone that you didn't benefit from? Whether it was a movie, a restaurant, nice pair of sneakers, maybe a good pair of slacks, nice pair of slacks, t-shirt, whatever. How many people here have done that? If you have, give me a Y in the text chat. Just give me a Y down here in the text chat. Because that's referral marketing. We share all the time, right? And we always share something that's good, but we don't get paid for it. And one of my lines that I like to use is that we all are doing referral marketing, but we're just not getting paid for it. I'm giving you an opportunity right here, right now, to be able to get paid for something you already do. You see, retail distribution is gone. It's not going to be around much longer where a product goes through all these levels of manufacturing to the customer. What's happening today is even the big box stores are understanding that if we can get the product to the consumer, late night television, you see it all the time, we can actually pay a direct sales force for using word of mouth to share the product line, to sell the product line, to influence others to buy, right? So you can earn a substantial amount of income because they're going to save all that money with all those middlemen gone. And that's what direct distribution is all about, and it's called referral marketing. So who wants a piece of the pie? If you want a piece of the pie, let me know. Why should we let Future Shop or Tiger Woods or all these high-profile athletes and celebrities earn this referral income, big box stores, when we ourselves can earn them? And that's what's really powerful, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what you have an opportunity to participate in right here, right now. So who is Unicity International? Well, simply stated, they're a global preventative healthcare company. They manufacture some incredible products. They've got a product line of about 130 products. We're going to talk about a few of them today. And you know what? 12 of them, count them, 12, okay, 5, 10, 12. 12 of them are listed in the physician's desk reference. And when I was looking for a business to operate from the comfort of my home, and I found Unicity, that was one of my 8 criteria, was to have a company that backed its product line based on science. So for me, that was very, very compelling, and it attracted me. Now, they're also 21 years old. They're rock solid. They're debt-free. They have a strong management team. 30% of our franchise partners here at Unicity are in the healthcare field. They're healthcare professionals themselves. And you can see a couple of doctors in the house. You can see some nurse care practitioners, probably some diabetes educators. I mean, this is what we do. And for you, the timing couldn't be better because we are a sleeping giant. We're also partnered with Stanford, the Cleveland Clinic, the American Diabetes Association, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, this guy, Stuart Hughes, he's our CEO. He purchased the company in 2006. He spent about 15 years on Wall Street, handled some huge funds, and he actually himself retired from Wall Street, and started to build a referral marketing business here with Unicity International. Developed a $25 million a year business, and then decided, you know what? I want to own the company, and purchased it in 2006. So I consider him the Make Life Better guy. He's the guy that's behind this ship, or actually in front of the ship, moving it forward and really assisting us out in the field to understand how to build this business. Now, not only do we have strong leadership in the corporate side, but we've got some strong leadership within the field of franchise owners. We've got doctors and lawyers, we've got professional network marketers, and then we've got these stay-at-home moms that have grown inside themselves, developed some incredible skills, retired their husband from his practice, and is now working and has been working with Unicity for 18 years. Her name's Jan Bloom, and she's actually my personal sponsor into Unicity International, and she's somebody that you're going to get to know, and many of you already know who she is. Amazing individual, has a huge heart, and will help anybody that puts their hand out to say, hey, listen, can you help me? Multi-million-dollar earners. I mean, to be part of a home-based business and to say that I've been with the business for 18 years, that's huge, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't happen today. People have this bright, shiny object syndrome where they're jumping from this deal to that deal to this program to that program, thinking that they're going to win because it's that get-in first mentality. Well, I can tell you, I've seen too much of it. It doesn't work. You got to find a horse that's been around the block for about 10 years, knows how to run, knows how to stride, knows how to trot, looks good, has the power, and can take you where you want to go. And that's Unicity International. So let's talk about some key trends here. Now, the first thing that you want to understand is that goal to be in front of a big, moving, expanding market. You know, like an elephant going through the jungle. You know what they say? Two elephants fighting, the only thing that loses is the grass. Well, the idea here is that high-demand consumable products that work will create long-term passive income. And that's the kind of trend that you want to be in front of. Now, the internet is growing. We all know that. People are looking left, right, and center for opportunity on the internet. Let me just grab a drink here, guys. I've been doing a lot of talking today, and my mouth is very, very dry. Now, the home-based business industry, it's growing. It's growing left, right, and center. There's no question. It's a huge industry, but what's interesting is the wellness industry over the course of the last 10 years has been a huge market. It will continue to be a huge market because people are looking for solutions. They're not looking for fixes. They're looking for solutions. And if you have any little bit of an analytical brain, you will understand that a solution is something that is long-term. It identifies and it completes and it actually repairs or defeats the issue. A solution is something that you can actually tangibly, grab and grasp, right? A fix, that's quick. We don't want that. We want a solution to take people long term. And Unicity International is going to be to the wellness industry, in my opinion, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi is to the soft drink industry. And you've got an opportunity to participate in that because we are addressing the three biggest health concerns today: diabetes, cardiovascular challenges and issues, and obesity. Let's call a spade, fat. Especially that visceral fat, guys, around your belly, around your liver, around your organs, the stuff that will cause serious challenges, from arthritic challenges to aches and pains, because what it does is it creates insulin challenges, and we're going to get into that in a bit, but here's the deal. A really, really, really wealthy man, friend of my dad's, told me one time, he said, Jerry, there's two things that you can make money in. One is investing a lot of money or investing it in the right place, a small amount, and watch it grow, or solve people's problems. We are solving people's problems. We're making life better for people. Who here believes that these are the three biggest health concerns: diabetes, cardiovascular issues, and obesity? If you believe that to be true, put a Y in the text chat. See, in 1990, Unicity came up with a product called Bio's Life Diet. Thanks, guys. Thanks for agreeing with me. And that product had some serious side effects. It made people lose weight, but you know what else it did? It controlled insulin levels. It lowered triglycerides, bad cholesterol, increased the good. It created really good brain responses and the feeling of fullness in your body. Some serious side effects, right? And they continue to test it and test it and test it and test it to where today we have an incredible product called Slim. And I'll tell you something, the wait's over, because we've got the product that addresses these three concerns because it's scientifically proven to do so. And then in 2012, last year, Unicity launched our transformation program. And I think they hit the nail on the head with that one. You see, our transformation program allows people in 13 weeks to take back their life, to get a brand new life. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. We are attracting the medical community like never before because our product does scientifically what it's supposed to do. And if you knew that you could lower your triglycerides, if you knew you could lower your bad cholesterol and increase your good cholesterol, if you knew you could get rid of aches and pains in your body, if you knew that insulin spikes in your body cause all of these health challenges, would you take the product? If you knew that it could regulate all of those issues, absolutely you would. And it's natural. And it's in the physician's desk reference. And doctors would not be prescribing it to their patients to risk their practice, not to mention their license, if the product didn't work. So for me as a marketing individual, I'm just a chemical engineer. I'm not a doctor. But for me, that is just peace of mind because I don't have to sell the product. I don't have to explain how it works. The science does it for me. I've got it. It's a video. Watch it. It'll make sense to you like it made sense to me. But see, we're also addressing three other concerns that I think are very, very big issues. And that's money, time, and security. More often than not, there's too much money, not enough money in our lives. More often than not, we don't have enough time. We're always saying, geez, I wish I had more time in a day to get that done. Geez, I wish I could spend time at my son's basketball game. Geez, I wish I could do this. Geez, I wish I could do that. Unicity has afforded me the opportunity to be able to coach volleyball, to be able to spend time with my family and watch my children grow up, play golf with them, go out for walks and talk about life. And that's what we need in society today. We need to give people back those three big concerns. So you can see where I'm coming from, right? Making life better. And again, they nailed it with this transformation program. It's an opportunity that just, it'll change your life. It's 13 weeks. It's a program. You get 13 weeks of products. Many, many graduates already, more coming every single day. But you also get a coach. You get a tracker. You get all of these specific pieces to put together to ensure that you win, to ensure that you get your life back. And we're a global opportunity. We're in about 32 countries today, right now. So if you know anybody in these countries, you can introduce them to our opportunity. We've got a great funneling system and marketing system that you can tap into. It's called Make Life Better Team Global, or MLBTG for short. We've got prospecting pages. We have a members area. You're sitting in one of our funnel pages right now where we do our webinars and our trainings. We've got great prospecting pages for business people, for healthcare practitioners, for insurance agents, for moms at home. Whatever you think somebody would need to look at, we've got the information for them. And it's a simple and easy click step 1, click step 2, watch this video, step 3, step 4, and you get an email and autoresponders. Everything's in place for you to be able to plug in. See, systems work. What doesn't work is people. People fail the system. And let's be honest, the facts are this. Obesity is the issue. It's huge. We're spending a lot of money, and it creates a lot of other risks in our health, from heart disease to cancer to diabetes to arthritis and many, many more. I've seen people with chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and because of our product, have alleviated those issues. So, if diets don't work because they're designed by marketing people, not by scientists, who would you want to listen to? Wouldn't you want to listen to the scientists? And I'm not talking about the FDA guys, about this, about that. I'm talking about scientists, clinical studies, double-blind placebo tests that prove that the product works. Who would you rather believe? See, people want help today, guys. They do. So you got to ask yourself, do you know anybody that is really out there, they're overweight, they're looking for challenges? Do you know anybody that wants to maybe lose a few inches or a few pounds? Do you know anybody that has serious health risks, belly fat, cardiovascular issues, diabetes, challenges like that? Who's trying all these fad diets, the cabbage soup diet, the hold your breath diet, the eat cheese diet, the protein diet. How many people have tried all those? I've tried many of those, and actually I do like the cabbage soup, but I couldn't eat that for days, right? I mean, who do you know? Who do you know? Think about that, because that's the question you have to ask yourself. Do people want a safe and effective weight control solution? Do they? I believe that they do. I really do. What about you? Because what I'm finding is people want something that works. Again, remember, they want a solution. They don't want a fix, right? They want a solution. We all know by science that a habit is something that, that's my wife, I get to shut her off. A habit takes about 21 days to develop and takes about 21 days to kick. And that's why we know if you participate in our program and you start using our products, you're going to win because the science is clinically tested, right? The science is clinically tested. There you go. See, Roxanne, it works. So the wait's over. We found the product. We know the product. It's Unicity International's BioLife Slim and Slim G, which is a specific product for those that are diabetics because it has a little bit more of a punch for anybody that has serious diabetic issues or really wants to lose weight fast. So who do you know? Who sold you your car? Who do you play hockey with? Who do you work with? Who do you work out with? Who's in your office? Who do you know? That's the bottom line, because building a network isn't very difficult. We've got active income and we've got passive income. We've got upfront money while you're building your business, and we've got long-term income. I'm still earning money on something I did last year with my Unicity franchise. And that, to me, ladies and gentlemen, is phenomenal. There's multiple ways to develop income. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but there is a significant opportunity to earn income quickly. How many people in this room right now, would like to earn $21,000 in the next 90 days? Put up your hands. If you want to, give me a Y in the text chat, because the reality is this. It can be done. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. I did it in 60 days. If I can do it in 60 days, anybody can do it in 90 days. Because it has a rank-based model, right? Okay, what we do here with the Make Life Better Team Global team is we teach people, we mentor people, and we coach people how to become those 21,000 90-day earners, okay? So let's take a look at this slide here for a second, because, again, this is a pyramid. It's corporate America. The CEO's at the top making all the money, and then you got the Walmart greeters and sales guys down at the bottom doing crazy amounts of work, right? And look at the CEO. He makes almost $17,000 per hour. Now, what do you think the chances are of a new employee that makes approximately $13,000, $14,000 a year, okay? Well, what's their chance of becoming the CEO of Walmart? Now, it can be done, don't get me wrong, but the chances are quite high that they will not become the CEO, right? Would you agree? Give me a Y in the text chat if you agree. Because this is the truth. See, in our business, in our franchise opportunity, anybody can generate income like that. I mean, it's all based on your work ethic, your skill set, your desire. Because the franchise opportunity is right there. And what I like about this, look at all these numbers. Look at all these numbers, okay? We're talking about 21,390 days, 110,000 in a year, 3-year goal of $1.7 million. That money never goes away. This is our active economic model. It's there for you when you actually achieve that rank or that position in the marketing plan. In our economic model, when you achieve that rank, you hold it for a couple months, you're going to get paid that bonus. But it never goes away. It's always there. Once you earn it, it's gone. But it's always there. So looking at phase 2, let's say it takes you a year and a half to earn the $21,300 and the $10,000, the $20,000, and the $30,000. Would that be okay? If you were working part-time and it was part-time money coming in a year, would $100,000 part-time be okay? In a year and a half, would that be okay? What would it do for you and your family? Where would it put you? It would put you in a pretty good place, right? It would buy some crazy vacations. It'd put some kids through college. And I'm just showing you this page because I want you to see the one-time bonuses that are available there. 2,000, 3,500, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 150,000, 500,000, and $1 million. And it's available for anybody here. And as you're growing, right? As you're growing, you're going to earn the passive income of 5% of your entire organization. Now, for those of you that want to retail the product, that's okay. You can do that. You can earn about $50 a box and get 10 customers, $500 a month, have 20 customers, $1,000 a month. And there's nothing wrong with retailing. I'm just not a retailer. I like to help people set up franchises and take that franchise and expand the franchise, right? Because again, remember, we're looking for people that are looking for a solution, whether that be more money in their life, more time, less fat, less cardiovascular issues, right? Less health issues. This is what we're looking for. And that's what I like about Unicity International. See, all we have to do is establish refills. Just like Allstate does, AT&T does it. Who's got a cell phone? Anybody got a cell phone? Anybody drive a car? Drive a car? You live in a house? We pay insurance all the time, right? We pay our cell phone usage every single month. It's a bill. It's an auto refill. It's something that comes off of our income every month, every month, every month. We don't even think about it half the time. And this works the same way. We set people up on accounts kind of like Sam's Club or Price Club. And then from that account, we just have people set up these refills so the product gets shipped to their door. We don't have to worry about it. I don't have to collect money. I don't have to deliver products. I don't have to be the Avon lady, but I am the person that did the introduction, lip service, right? Word of mouth marketing. And I'm the guy that's going to earn that passive income. I'm the guy that's going to earn that upfront income because I did the work. Once the account's set up, hey, you know what? I can do a little bit of training if I want to. If they just want to be customers, use the products. Either way, it doesn't matter. And it's all around our core pack. I'm going to talk about the core pack for a second. That includes Slim. This is our scientifically proven product to actually get rid of fat, okay? And the reason why it does it is because it's been clinically studied. It absorbs sugars and fats when you take it. You actually take it before your lunch, before your dinner, 5 to 15 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood. Put it in some water, shake it up, drink it down. It's going to fill you up. The fiber matrix that's in there is going to absorb all the carbs, all the sugars and stuff. So for those that like cocktail parties, you can have one before, one during, one after. And what this product does is it regulates insulin levels inside your body so that you're not having these spikes. Boom. So your body can't access fat. Lower the insulin levels, control it, your body's always burning fat. And that, my friends, is simple science. Then we've got matcha. Now this product is cool. I love my matcha. I absolutely love it. I drink about 4 or 5 of them every single day. I mix them in different things. And what's nice is this is ceremonial grade matcha. It's a green tea. It's been used by the monks. And we grind it down so fine that the surface area is very high. So it actually attains and holds high concentrations of antioxidants. So that, you know what? People don't get sick. People have energy. People have, better vision. People have, just vitality increases. And then we've got our Lean Complete, which is our meal replacement shake. You take it in the morning, and this sucker tastes good. It's vanilla. You can mix it with fruit if you want to. I like to rip open one of my matcha, throw that in there, some crushed ice, water, grind that up in my magic bullet. It's a beautiful breakfast, full of all the vitamins and minerals you need. You throw your matcha in there, you got a ton of antioxidants, right? Chlorophylls, all kinds of stuff. And it's got 20 grams of protein, which everybody should have for breakfast. So to be honest with you, I'm actually saving money because I'm not doing bacon and eggs. I'm not doing the cereals and the toast with my kids. We're all doing matchas. We're all doing Lean Completes. And that's saving me money, making me healthy, and making me money. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Now, our coaching program works this way. We set people up on a 13-week program, 13 weeks of product, but they get a coach. And this coach is well-versed and educated in our product line, but also our coach is very educated in the way the body works and exercise. They're going to set you up on some really good exercise programs. And they work for us at Unicity. And then you're also going to be plugged into a tracker. Now, Let me ask you this. 13 weeks of products, and that's, a meal replacement shake every day for breakfast and lunch for 2 weeks, and then once a day for breakfast, matcha enough for the day, slim enough for the day, a coach, professional coach. Coaching today is huge, right? Everybody wants a coach today. And then a tracker. We've got a tracker. And this tracker tracks your food, tracks your sleep, tracks your drinks, tracks your consumption of our products.
And you're taking your glasses.
And that coach follows you and tracks you. So they can put you on a regime and a program, exercise-wise as well as proper food intake, to get back in the best shape of your life. My wife's in the best shape of her entire life. She's 47, and she's never been in better shape than she is today. I compliment her every single day. Okay? So what would that be worth to you? Well, I think that something like this would be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It's actually retails for about $3,300. You can get it as a client for $1,855, but why not be a franchise account holder and get it for $1,355? Save a whole bunch of money, and at the same time, once you set up an account with us as a franchise partner, you now have a home-based business, and you're going to get all the tax advantages that a home-based business affords you. We're going to talk about that too, because a lot of people don't get it. And if you're a healthcare provider out there listening in, you're going to have your own website. You're going to be able to set up people with, prescriptions, rip them off, send them to this website, your ID number. They go log in, and they can purchase the products through that route and have it delivered to your door, and you'll be compensated for that. Again, look at this economic model. Look at the kind of money that you can earn over the next 3 to 5 years. The thing that I like to tell people is, what you're doing, how's it going? I'm from Canada. So what are you doing now that can change your life 3 to 5 years down the road? If you're not willing to change, you're going to keep getting what you're getting every single day. So who do you know? Social media is a great platform, right? Our everyday life is a great platform. We know people between our ears, probably 2,000 to 3,000 individuals. We can actually sit down and write down hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of names. And we don't know what their situation is. We don't know what their life is. We don't know if they're paying their mortgage or their car payments. We don't know until we ask. So building a network is easy. It really is. Just find 3 people that want to make life better. And then we go out there and we do the same thing with those 3, and we help them get 3, and then those 3 will get 3, just like the Double Mint Gum commercial. And then the next thing you know, what's possible is you can have an entire organization spanning the globe, making life better for each other. And guess what? Just like our pyramid model, the CEO's at the top, but in this model, the difference is anybody inside that organization can make more money than anybody above them, because it's all about work, and it's all about the power of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm forced to put people into other people's organizations, because we're only teaching people to build 3 wide and go deep. And then, you know what? That person might get somebody over there because I'm working my business hard, and that guy might stick somebody down there. And I like this concept because we team people up. Energy with energy, like-mindedness with like-mindedness, and power with power. Because when you have 2 people that have a common goal, you can't stop them. 1 person is almost unstoppable, but 2, 3, 4, or 5, forget about it. So what's in it for you? Well, like I said, a crazy amount of tax savings. Once you set up your account, $40. Come on, $40. Most people spend more money than that on a bad meal on a Friday night and can't get your money back. Seriously, $40? So your annual tax savings is huge. You're going to get a website with Unicity that's open 24/7. People can buy products and set up accounts, and all the shipping and stuff's done by the company. You don't have to worry about that. And you've got a proven track record here with us at the Make Life Better Team Global System, because I've been doing this for about 20 years. I've been in this industry for about 20 years. I've been blessed with success, and I'm so happy and so thankful to be working with all of you, because Unicity really is about making life better. So where are you going to be 3 to 5 years from now? Are you going to be living by default, or are you going to be living by design? That's the question. What are you going to choose? Do you want to be debt-free, or do you want to have a mortgage payment? Do you want to have vibrant health, or do you want to be raising a family and having issues and challenges and stress? It's not a difficult decision, right? It's about real people, real results. Climbing the ranks of success. Jan Bloom did it. She's in Boca Raton, Florida. She retired her husband from a big practice. She works from her home for the last 18 years building the Unicity franchise. And she's helped many of you in this room tonight do the same thing. And she's assisting me, and I'm working with her, and it is just a powerful combination. So what's your next step? You either get it and makes sense and you're ready to go, and if that's the case, get back to the person who brought you here. Let them explain to you how to get started. If you just want to try the products, that's okay too, but set up an account. Get the core pack in your hands. Get the meal replacement. Get the matcha. Get the slim. Experience the products. If you're a diabetic, test your blood. You will be surprised at what happens. And if you don't think you can do this, all I can say is you either don't have a pulse or you're alien, because everybody gets this. Everybody gets this. So get back to the person who invited you. Let them know that you're interested in making life better today for yourself and for others. And I just want to wish you all the best of luck in whatever you do in life. God bless you guys. Have yourself a wonderful Easter weekend, and I wish you all the best of luck in whatever you do in life. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll be here if you have some questions. Just type them in the text chat. I'd be more than happy to answer. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll be here if you have some questions.